some real contextuals. I'm trying to keep it down. Everywhere I go, it's been like predominant that I've been getting grilled. You know, you know. I feel like sometimes it's so variantly true. People love to like. I've heard this, man. Is this true? Tell me if this shit's true, bro. Like I've heard that like people say like when you get old you get grumpy. Please never let me become one of these people that are always so fucking grumpy. And what I've noticed, and some people are just having bad days. I've been there too. So very. Is it still going? Okay. It was a sound bite there. It froze up like this, but I was talking still. So that's how I'm back to it though. Back to it. What I was gonna say is that please never let me become one of these old, to some extent, and even beyond the scope of just this or that. Like I noticed that it's becoming more common suit with young people too. And I don't know if it's just me, man. You know how like people say certain people rub you the wrong way. And I've always said this. I heard this once. Like literally, it's the same shit that makes people love you, same shit that makes people hate you. Same shit that so on so freaking forth, right, so to speak. But what I'm gonna say though is that I hope I never get real grumpy, man. You know what I'm saying? And I can be mean sometimes, right? Like, but only when it's deserved. I feel fervently true. You know what I'm saying? Like if someone comes at you with aggression and they don't expect aggression back, fuck do you think this shit is? You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck do you think it is, respectively, right? But what I'm gonna say though is that like the implementation, the sole purpose I'm getting on here, that was just a side note. Like please never let me get grumpy. You know what I'm saying? But I guess it's just for life because like I heard this older dude who's like literally like he's like you've been putting up with so much shit for so fucking long. Like the average person, right? Been putting up with so much shit that people are just pissed the fuck off, bro. Like, sometimes it's within reason. I think it's pretty reasonable, bro. Honestly, I just don't want to be that way. But then again, I got a lot of living to do still. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fucking living to do because literally, think about it. Like, I've told this person, like, sometimes the beauty is in your mind, just like classical music where it's just musical notes, or even in instrumentals where it's just like, electronic instrument, etc. As far as like a hip hop beat or whatever, just like music, right? Because it lets your brain do the working. But at the same token, it's also true because what I've said is like it's kind of like the solace of solitude, the solace of like using your mind, right? Like not using your mind, but kind of like just like letting your mind do the thinking, your best thoughts, right, so to speak. A lot of times, there's different types of people out here. I've heard this, right? I don't know if it's true. Some people can't bear to be alone, right? And a lot of people, that's an overall majority. There's like different types of levels to everything in life, but because human as communicative creatures desire companionship and desire whatever, right? Like so to speak, it's just like ingrained in human DNA. No matter how isolatory an individual is, no matter how what is it? No matter how what is the word? Introverted an individual is, or whatever, right? So to speak. Sometimes it's just a true ingrainment in human existences, right? So to speak. But beyond the scope of that or this, like some people are just like different. Like some people can't bear to be alone because they don't, I mean, but it's just true that everybody likes to just have fun, bro. But like, it's just like, you ever heard that shit about like, the worst part about get, I'm not gonna say this. I think it was a J. Cole song, but life is just so strange, bro. It's just so strange. Like, and the real reason I'm getting on here was just to say this shit about like something I was trying to implement. I said this on a prior podcast, so if you caught that shit was epic, bro. But like this shit I want to say is like a catchphrase I'm trying to implement into my the realms of my freaking repertoire, right? It's just that like how the fuck did this happen, bro? How the fuck did this happen? Like that's like kind of like satire because like literally the reason I invented that idea or said that in my last podcast because literally I went to sleep, like I was out, like I woke up early and did a bunch of shit, bro. Like a bunch of shit, bro. Like not even that much shit, but like it just felt like crazy, bro. Because then like I got so tired, fell asleep, and by the time I woke up, like it was like 11 p.m. So it was still the same day, and I was like, holy shit, bro. How the fuck did that happen, bro? You know what I mean? And sometimes it's like it could be like you had a night out on the town, or you're with like just partying that the fucking raging. Like I think that's what the youth might, the vigor of youth might call it. Why is this getting so dark and then so light again? Huh? Really weird. But what I was gonna say is that the vigor of youth might say you're fucking out here raging, bro. But me myself, man, I'm kind of like don't even like to fucking like I just like to fucking be a sharp motherfucker, and be on my toes, man, and just enjoy life, man, as much as I could. But, sometimes, getting everything to fervently work out in your favor is such a blessing, right? So never belittle this or that. You never forget to tell yourself who the fuck you are, because the world might not ever tell you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of scheming, conniving, collusive bastards out here. You know what I'm saying? Not the end of the fucking world, man, but what I was going to say is that, like, how the fuck did I get here? And that has a lot of applications as far as, like, what's to say you were drinking really heavy or whatever. There's lots of wild-ass people out here to certain extents, right? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, it's just like, life is fucking crazy. Like, and you don't want to be, like, the craziest shit is when you really start to fucking see, bro. And sometimes you don't want to see all this shit, bro. And everybody's life is fucking fervently different. But it's so fucking true that, like, holy shit, bro. Like, I mean, at this point in time, bro, I just seen too much fucking crazy shit, bro. Shit will leave you fucking scarred for fucking life, bro. Because to some context, like, like, I'm not that surprised by too much shit at this point. Like, I've seen a lot of crazy shit just coming up. And then, like, once you, like, really start to, like, see some more shit, bro, like, shit just gets so fucking crazy. Like, I don't think I don't want to say the shit that I'm, like, thinking, because it will probably fuck you up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it will fuck you up real bad. I kid, right? Satire, but it's just like, God, can't a brother live? I think a lot of hip-hop artists, I gotta keep it down, but a lot of hip-hop artists have said some shit like that, like, can a brother motherfucking live, man? God damn, bro. And literally, let me tell you this story, man. This is a documentary, like conquistadors, like, like conquistadors used to write out when you're on. It used to write out, like, notepads, etc., right? Like, and who knows how valiantly of a true person that person was, right? Maybe, exaggeration, maybe this. It's all open for discernment. Maybe no exaggeration, but discernment is the difference between this and that, right? Like I've always said, like, 3 people see some shit. All 3 of them might see it the same, get a little bit different, or see it completely different. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it varies who you ask, right? And that's so true. But I'm gonna tell you a quick story about this shit, bro. This shit was fucking crazy, bro. And I'm just trying to figure this life shit out, man. Ain't no fucking roadmaps out this bitch, bro. Like, goddamn, bro. Like, sometimes you're just fucking going crazy, bro. And literally, sometimes, I don't know if you just caught that. It keeps cutting off to certain extents. But what the fuck I'm gonna say, bro? Man, I swear to God, bro. Like, this was crazy, bro. And sometimes, the more sober you are, like, Russ says that song. He's like, when I'm sober, I'm silly, bro. And that shit is, like, kind of like a real figment. Because, like, you don't fucking really start to see it till you fucking start to focus up. Once you start noticing shit, bro, shit gets so fucking trippy. But I'm not gonna trip you. I'm gonna tell you a really story that goes to show who and how high or may not be. So that some contextuals, what was it? Oh, this is what I said. This is epic, bro. I do a lot of epic shit, bro, from time to time, right? But literally, I'm in the airport. This is fucking in, I guess, prospectively, what the, like, how the fuck, this is a perfect time to implement my fucking catchphrase. How the fuck did this shit happen, bro? Like when you're waking up or whatever, right, so to speak. And that's not always the end game or the goals out here to a certain extent. But sometimes, who the fuck knows anymore, bro? But beyond scope of that, that's hilarious, right? But beyond scope of that, I'm fucking in the airport in fucking Canada, bro. Like, I'm like, hey, mate, bro. I'm in there for 4. I get fucking held in the fucking airport, bro. Like, this is some crazy shit, broski. I get held in the airport. And actually, bro, was really cool, bro. Like, we were just sitting there having a conversation, bro, like, about, like, I was like, what the fuck does everybody in Canada come out here to fucking America for, bro? I'm like, what the fuck does everybody in Canada come to America? I was like, do you guys have fucking stars out here? And why does all the stars come from America, bro? Or come to America, bro? Like, and he's just like, he said, like, America just breeds stars, bro. Like, I said, why the fuck is everybody so obsessed with Americans, bro? Like, everybody just loves fucking Americans. Not, like, in that sense always, but sometimes the world's just fucking curious about these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just like, who the fuck are your musicians and shit? And I'm not just meaning on, like, I'm sure there's talented people everywhere, and sometimes the more international this shit becomes, the more fucking freaked out, like, and you're just like, what, how did anybody get here? You know what I'm saying? I was like, who's your biggest stars? He said, like, Justin Bieber and Drake. And I'm like, bro, like, they're like, aren't they, like, in America right now, bro? I was like, what the fuck, bro? And, like, that was pretty much the some ass story. But the real story is that I was getting escorted out by the feds, right? Now, how this shit happens, this shit sounds fictitious, bro. And I've seen some crazy shit myself, bro. But this is up there with the best of them, right? So I'm getting fucking escorted out of the fucking Canada, right? And I think Canada's, but I don't really know so much about this or that. I'm just trying to figure this shit the fuck out, bro. And it's hard because you gotta read between the lines. That's really, really critical, right? Okay, but 2 feds are escorting me out of the fucking Canada, right, bro? And literally, this shit's going well, man. It's going swell. But I'm just like, I gotta get a drink because this shit's been stressful, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even like the type to want to be drinks, but to certain extents, like, sometimes you just want like a single, what is it, a pint brewski, right? So I'm getting a pint brewski right there, right, bro? And I'm like in the fucking bar, and the feds are fucking, scoping the scene and just letting me do my thing, so to speak, right? And literally, to some extent, it's like, what the fuck, bro? I'm in there, bro. I was like, this is a perfect quote, bro. This is verbatim, I think. Maybe not verbatim, but something like that. I was like, damn, I've been feeling like, I'm like in their music and shit. I'm like, goddamn, I feel like Nipsey fucking Hussle, bro. Like, right fucking now, Nipsey fucking, I'm like, they're treating me like, I don't remember what I said, but it was probably epicer than I can repeat in this fucking video. So I think that's it, man. That's it for the moment. Like, how the fuck did this happen? How the fuck did I get here? But realize this verbatim, proverbial adage of sorts. It's just like, you can get yourself out of anything you get yourself to. But you know this for sure. I think this is a Drake song off of Proverb from back in the day. Just the whole idea that everything's easier to get into than it is to get out of. You understand? For the most part, right? It's not the end of the fucking world, man. Me, myself, man, I'm just trying to figure this life shit out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes everybody thinks you got it so pat, or sometimes they think you don't, right? But sometimes it's all over for fucking debate, bro. It's all over for the fucking debate, bro. And I've been spooked the fuck out, man. Everything's so fucking spooky, bro. Like, sometimes you just want to buy a fucking Rolls Royce Ghost, like that song says, because shit's getting real fucking spooky, bro. Like, real fucking spooky. Like, the shit you see in the fucking movies, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's a irony at it for what it's worth, but not the end of the world, bro. I'm only getting better still. Just trying to figure it all out one day at a time. Progress feels the best. Obviously, been learning this whole time. I haven't implemented it though, as far as there's so much resource out there, as far as such cool shit you can do, bro. This shit's incredible, man. Now, I was looking it up. Can I do it from my phone? But then I'm like, I think it's just my phone's too like soft, and it's just like didn't have a good enough shit on there, etc. You can do a lot from your phone, but you can probably do this from your phone. But it's just like no one wants to be building some really critical shit off a fucking phone, like, and you have to download all these files on your phone and shit, bro. It's just no good. But one day maybe. And I was using a tablet, and a tablet is literally so the shit, bro. Like, tablet fucking, like, I know all the youth. I was telling this story. I was like, all the fucking vigor of youth out here fucking using tablets. So it sends a message, right? And tablets have more, like, phones are more inferior than tablets. But tablets are better than phones for getting work done. And laptops and desktops and triple monitor and double monitors are obviously the best, right? So, obviously, not the end of the world, man. People are always talking, man. Sometimes you just want to fucking snap. Like a plastic pipe. I think Nipsey Hussle said that shit, bro. Shit, and you bite like a shark. Leave your mark like a shark bite. You know what I'm saying? And the chrome pipes. You know what I'm saying? So, not the end of the world, man. Me, myself, man. I mean, speak the fuck up or forever hold your peace, like they might. And for the moment, man, ain't nothing to it but to do it. I feel like life is what you make it. Make it grand if you could. So doesn't this whole story I said sound like fictitious? Because there's a short border between this and that to be on your toe, right? Money talks so much volumes, right? The entries and all this stuff talks so much volumes, right? So sometimes there's just an order of operations to everything in life, right? And sometimes if you bypass those order of operations, the foundation of your house, it could be a fucking big ass house, a fucking paradise, a fucking castle, right? But without the proper fundamentals, order of operations, it might last years. It might last 10 fucking years, 5 fucking years, 10 fucking years. But eventually there's going to be a fucking tornado. Eventually there's going to be a fucking earthquake. Eventually there's going to be a fucking landslide or some shit, or fucking so much rain that your house just fucking flies away, or some type of fucked up shit because you didn't follow the order of operations. So, not the end of the fucking world, man. I just hate people talking so much fucking shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, either be with it. I mean, that's just life, you know, if you want one. I've heard people suggest, like, you can't take the heat, get out the fucking kitchen. And that's just, like, turn of phrase for the situations going forward, like, for anybody. But not even that. Like, sometimes, like, it just takes a lot of fucking, you know, you just want to protect yourself from everything out here. Life's been fucking crazier than ever, bro. A lot of contextuals, but at the same time, sometimes you just gotta calm down, use the thing between your eyes, keep learning, and then when the time's right, strike. You know what I'm saying? Strike. As far as I've learned so much shit. Just over, like it was. I think it was a matter of 3 hours. 3 hours last night. I learned so much important shit, bro. I was like, holy shit, this is all cheat codes, bro. Like, not even cheat codes, like, you know, cheat codes literally like when you put in a code and it cheats, you know what I'm saying? This is just such, it feels like fucking cheat codes, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just fucking bonkers, bro. It just feels like cheat codes, bro, and it's just so good. So, some context, just stay safe out here. Don't be out here, you know, doing, you know, just you gotta do you, man. You can't do any other individual. That's what I want to propose every fucking day. Because sometimes people try to, like, copy someone else's holy blueprint. That doesn't always work, bro. Could even fuck you up. Have you looking out here foolish, bro? If you don't fucking play basketball, if you're not fucking LeBron James, why are you gonna be out here trying to play like LeBron fucking James? You're gonna look fucking foolish and fucking goofy when fucking everybody's just fucking blocking your ass and all sorts of fucked up shit, right? That's just a really bad analogy. But if you can't fucking speak Spanish or fucking French, bro, is it going? Immersion's a good way to learn French or Spanish, right? But at the same token, you're not gonna be out here saying you know how to learn French, and then when people spitting all this fucking French at you, you're fucking looking like a fucking fool out here. And there's worse examples than that, primarily to certain examples. But just do you, bro. Do you, and everybody's gotta do them and make it work for them to certain extents, right? And I'm gonna leave this last quotation on this whole ordeal. Like, I think it's from a Drake song, bro. This is some real shit, bro. What Drake said, bro, was there's no code. This is what he says. There's no code of ethics. Anybody will take shots at you out here. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, it's so fucking grimy, bro. It's grimy. You know that dog eat dog world type of shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But not even to that extent. The last thing I want to say is some real shit, bro. This is like some fucking superseding everything I just said. Well, the other shit I just said was really good shit, but and the story sounded superficial and fake, but sometimes you see some crazy shit, bro. Like, it's just fucking crazy, right? But what I'm gonna say is this whole ordeal that what was I gonna say? Don't throw your life away for something that's not gonna matter. That's so critical. I mean, me myself, I figure, like, to myself, like, honestly, if you take care of yourself, you focus on you and familiar ties or whatever, right? You got another 20 fucking years before you're halfway through your life, but you can't bank on that, right? Because literally, people get shot every day, bro. War goes on every fucking day, right, bro? So to certain extent, just keep getting better. Make sure you empower yourself to the level that you can incorporate everything you do, right? Not the end of the world, but me, myself, man. Like they say, Survivor, bro. Have you heard that song Soul Survivor by fucking Akon, bro? That used to be bumping when I was like in middle school, I think. Or like high school or something. High school, probably, right? I don't remember when, but it was like a fucking big ass song. That album, I remember I must have been young, bro. When Akon's album Locked Up came out, I must have been in Chicago or I think I was in Chicago or something like that. And literally, I was at the fucking Best Buy. There was like this huge fucking Best Buy or fucking like some fucking store, like a fucking Sony store or some shit, or like a big Best Buy where they. So you could tell like how this was good technology for the time. This is a big ass OGS store. And like literally, there were these fucking posts in the store, and they had headphones, and you could like literally, it was kind of like an iPod or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just like, or you just scan the CD and it let you sample it. Like, you play the whole fucking CD, bro. Something like that, right? So I fucking scanned the fucking Akon CD. I'm bombing the shit out of this shit. I don't even think Soul Survivor was on this shit. Maybe it was, bro. I don't remember, but when you're a kid and you heard that fucking Akon, you know, at the time things always seem liver than they are into the future sometimes. Unless something is so grandiose like forever, you know what I mean? Which is a rare. A lot of good shit that was just for the moment, just until technology gets better, so on and so forth, right? But what I'm gonna say is that I bumped that fucking Akon Locked Up fucking album or something like that. I think it was Locked Up is what the name was. That shit was fucking epic, bro. I was like 13 or like 11 or like who knows how old I was. I'd have to do the math. It was right there at the store back when CDs were popping. Yeah, that's a good story. So that's what I'm gonna leave you on. For what it's worth, don't do anything stupid out here, foolish to any extent. Don't throw your life away for something that doesn't matter in 5 years. And just get better still. Take care of yourself. Heed yourself. I mean, and that's really all there is to life, man, in general. I mean, sometimes you do got to read between the lines. Like 50 says, are you illiterate? You don't want to be illiterate. And, not the end of the world, man. I think I survived worse. How the fuck did I get here? That sounds like a cool phrase. Sometimes some shit that would be like, it was a good night. Sometimes some shit that was a bad night. Sometimes some shit that's just like, what the fuck, bro? It don't even make no more fucking sense, no fucking more, bro. Like, how the fuck is this, that is this? To me, myself, it's not the end of the world, man. I got so good a logic to certain extents. Lord knows you don't destroy yourself, you know what I'm saying? Then it's all a shoo-in. In my like, that's the type of mind I got, man. That's how fucking optimistic I am, bro. Like, I know that shit's really fucked up at times, all the time, for all over the world, right? But me, myself, man, I just really, like, no fucking other, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, 3 hours last night, maybe less than that. Maybe it was like 2 hours and 30 minutes. I learned the fucking best cheat codes, and it's not even cheat codes, it's just information. Like, it just blows my fucking mind. The information is so fucking pivotal, bro. So me, myself, man, I just got to get focused, stay stationary, etc. to a certain extent. It's not stationary, but, sometimes you just want to, you got to implement, right? So nothing bashing, cheat codes, all sorts of good shit out here. I try not to stay so fucking stressed out, man, but look at, like, you see, like, gonna start getting back in the gym, so on and so forth, right? So, story for another day. And don't disregard anything. Sometimes you just tell the truth, right? And it's the progress that feels the best, right? So never underestimate that to any contextuals, right? Me, myself, there's so much viability of options out here. It's not the end of the world, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really not. I don't think. I hope not. I mean, shit, I don't know. Now you got me thinking, man. And another story I'm going to say, this is the last thing I'm going to say. I'm rambling again. Do you love it or do you hate it? But literally, dude, you be so fucking spooked, bro. Like, I swear to God, you know how, like, when you're a grown up and you probably have kids, etc., and your daughter or even like a child, like a son, etc., to a certain extent, like, scared of fucking, might be a monster in the closet or a monster in the fucking, under the bed, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, bro. I implemented this myself. Like, I'm hoping if I ever, if everything comes about to a certain extent, my children ask that type of shit. Because literally, like, I mean, me, myself, I'm trying to double check too. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I literally did that shit, bro. I was like, looked in the, it's just natural. Like, sometimes it's like, you scope the scenes, you know what I'm saying? Before you chill for a sec, right? That's literally what, like, security does, you know what I'm saying? So, sometimes you do that for yourself. And sometimes, make sure there's no monsters, boogeyman, and literally so on and so forth, right? So, God willing, stay on your toes. Blessings. That was the best story I could for the moment, but obviously, long hair don't care. Try not to creep myself out, so. You like that face? I used to make really fucked up faces. People would tell me to do something to them. His face. That's why kids are so fucking silly, bro. You do so much dumb shit, bro. People used to ask me, what's up? When I was a kid, and I used to say the sky, bro. And it's funny because now I'm so fucking smart and shit, bro. Like, but I thought that shit was like, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, but I must have been so fucking legit that, I guess when you're a kid, like, people forgive you for a lot of dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? It's hilarious, bro. No one said no shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dog? Like, if a kid said that to me, I was like, what the fuck? It depends on the situation, bro, but I never said shit. I said that all the time. That was like my catchphrase when I was like 4 years old or 5 years old or something like that, or like 3. I don't remember how old I was, but I'm like, the fucking sky, bro. Goes to show, man. Time flies. What a blessing. Peace.